All right, welcome into the round pen today, day 7 with Coco and Magic. And what do you think? It's April and I'm wearing 2 coats. I would almost tempted to make a political commentary, but I'll resist, okay? What I won't resist is doing something about her stepping into me, okay? So you remember yesterday she was shaking her head pretty badly, and I said I need to work on that. So I'm going to work on it a couple different ways. First thing I'm going to do is work on just getting her to yield to the pressure of this halter, which we've done before, and see if I can get her to do that without being too fussy about it. That wasn't too bad. Okay. All right, so she's really, when she gets pressure, when you're lunging her, she starts shaking her head, and I'm not 100% sure why she does that, but this is just some of the ways we're going to work on it. And let's try it on the other side. So she did it there a little bit. I want to show her that giving to it is the right answer. Good girl. Giving to it is the right answer. Okay. So that's pretty soft. So it's interesting that she's having such a problem with it when she's lunging, because she doesn't have a problem with it right there. The other thing I want to work on is teaching her the head down cue. I think she's going to be a little better at this than Magic. Remember Magic yesterday threw her head straight up when I tried to put the bit in her mouth. So you can start off teaching this by just putting pressure on your halter. Down pressure, and when she gives a little, you let go. Okay? And I didn't think she would have too much problem with that. Down pressure, and that's about, I don't know, a pound maybe or less of pressure. It's not very much. Okay, down pressure. Down pressure. There. She gives to it, let go. Okay, so you want to get them understanding it with the halter first. And you have to reward the smallest little give. It may not be half an inch or quarter of an inch, but if they give it all, you let go and then you start over. There. Pretty soon they'll figure out, drop your head and the pressure goes away. There, good. Okay, let me try one more time, see if she's got it. Nope, there. You have to be really patient on this, but it's an important thing for a horse to know. There, okay. And then once they seem like they've got it with the halter, you can add your fingers. I use my thumb and my middle finger, and I put it right behind that little knowledge bump, that little bone that's right there. Just behind that are a bunch of pretty sensitive ligaments and nerves. So I'll just start putting pressure right there, and the same thing. When you get, she's trying to pull it away, when you get the slightest little give, you let go. Pressure, nope. She pulled away from me. Even if it's an accident, if her head goes down, I take it away. Or I at least stop pressing. You can just turn it into a rub. And right there she's chewing on my coat. This is what she does. Let go of my coat. Let go of my coat. This mare's something else with her mouth. I do not know what that's about. Okay. So every time she gives me a little bit of a give, it goes away. Okay, there. So that's not too bad. And I'll work on this really every day from now on, and it'll get better and better each day. I really think, back up, don't step into me. I'm really, there's a brick wall between me and her. I'm not letting her have the slightest little movement toward me unless I invite her in. Not even a half a step. She can't even lean toward me. Okay, there she's throwing it around, so I'll try to keep the pressure on until she goes down. There. All right, so we're going to pretty much do the same thing with Magic that we just did with Coco. I'm expecting her to have a little more problem with the head down cue, and maybe a little more problem with the laying on her back. We'll see. So I'm just flexing her here, reminding her about that. She's doing fine with that. Oh, that's really soft. I really like that. That's real nice. Really soft side to side. Okay, remember she had a lot of trouble yesterday when I was putting the bit in her mouth. And I'm not going to put the bit in her mouth today because I don't really want her to associate this cue with the bit at the end of it. I just want her to learn the cue to drop her head. So pressure. There we go. Good. Oh, that's actually better than I expected. I thought she might give me a little resistance. The key is in the release here. You have to reward the smallest little try. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Give her a little scratch. Okay, let's try it again with the halter. All right. Oh yeah, she picked up on that pretty quick, didn't she? Very nice. Very nice. Let me see how low we can go. Can you go all the way to the ground? Huh? So think about what you're asking your horse to do here, because this is submission and relaxing. Horse is nervous, they will never put their head down. So she's got to kind of have a little bit of trust involved in this. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Give her a scratch. Now I'll try it with my thumb and my forefinger, or my middle finger. Right here. Press. Okay, good. And I want to keep her nose at least tipped left of center. Okay. Good. Good. And she's a little bothered just by my hand being there, so I'm just going to rub on her. I don't want her to be shy of my hand. Okay. And in a minute, I'm going to simulate putting a bridle on her. Okay. So now that she's holding her head down there, I'm just going to make a simulation here with the lead rope. Let's assume this is a bridle here. Okay. Good. That's going to drop, good. Okay. So that she's not going to be upset about something coming over her ears. Like that. So that actually went better than I expected. She's been giving me some nice, pleasant surprises the last couple of days. Good. Pull that up. Good. She is trying to pull away from me a little bit, but not bad. Okay. Now, can I just reach over here, put my finger in the corner of her mouth. She drops her head down. Take it out.